There once was a neighbor who had his wall hit who was a male gender, who lived in a city in a place called Seattle, in a location of Seattle's Capitol Hill, in a location of the country in North America they call the United States of America, designated as Washington State. She hit the wall next to the male gender tenant. She yelled, she screamed. She called the police on the man who rents next to her suite in her castle. And every day, when the man would go to eat, when the man would cook some food on the stove, she'd talk to the wall in her bathroom. She'd stare straight ahead and hit the object and slam the wood with tenacity. She'd write complaints about what was spoken in the dialect and the aggressiveness of the tone of the voice she identifies in the airwaves now. She'd play her music all night, and nobody would worry about sleeping aside from the person who lives next to her prison. Her sounds would cause headaches. Her anger would cause damage. And the landlord and the manager and the counselor, who are all women, all ethnically, culturally diverse, who would be at her service when they'd get the call now. The police would show up when she dialed 911, enforce her demands, restrict the male gender tenant living in a different dwelling. And everyone smoked their tobacco and had a cigarette in the day and all through the night. They drank their booze, they smoked their meth, they hit the crack, and they shoved the needle down their veins. They were all friends. They are best lovers. Their social group has so many members, a wolf pack would be scared. And they don't allow anyone to join who doesn't agree with their philosophy and ideology and Quran and Wiccan, pagan, witchcraft book and science fiction novel. They've got plenty of narratives. They do therapy mysteriously for everyone to hear now. And wait for the slave they have on the other side of their home to cry out and say, They're a bully. They're belligerent. They don't believe in the sanctity of breathing and life. Children, school, hard work, ethics and values and morals. They're indoctrinated, and they could care less. They're in charge. They're the ruler. They're the dictator, and they know how to reach the cops. They know when the firemen drive their trucks to go pick up their trash. They know where the thugs and the gangsters sell their products. And they get free checks to go on a rampage, to make hell on earth, to have no men, no gendered female humans. And especially the racist white supremacist who doesn't follow their instructions and shut up and stay silent and live under their direction. Sleep when their arms can no longer slam and beat what they don't trust and say they see outside of their body. Indeed, what they say aliens brought and the gods from their Wiccan, magic, pagan dictionary and their science fiction euphoria landed in Area 51 in the 70 years prior to now. When their gods and their women and their warriors gave them the power and the control and the honor to never need energy, to never be the master of some slice of cheese or canned ramen noodles in a pan of bacon, sizzling with some fresh brewed hallucination now.